Hey, hey, what's going on? This is Sunshine.
He's E. Welcome back, YouTube. Welcome back. Welcome back.
I'm back.
E Shine.
Mm-hmm.
E Shine.
E-Shine, that's right. That's one. I want you to remember that name because we're going to be doing a lot of different things, and it's going to be under the umbrella of E-Shine. Some more, a little bit more personal, a little bit more of ourselves outside the reactions, but it's going to be fun and enjoyable. So stay tuned for that. But right now, we did a reaction to, I think it was Phil Collins, and then he did a soundtrack for the movie Against All Odds, and that's got us thinking maybe we ought to do some soundtracks, some good soundtracks. We're gonna need your help on that. We're gonna do this one, but if you know of a great soundtrack to a decent movie or a great movie, because sometimes the soundtrack outshines the movie, but most times the movies outshine the shine. I guess I don't know, but
Sometimes.
But this one, I would say the song outshined the movie, and the movie was starring Sylvester Stallone over the top, and he was a arm wrestling competitor. He went out and competed arm wrestling, and this was the soundtrack to that movie. A lot of people probably didn't watch that movie or whether they liked it, but it was actually a good, if you sitting around the house have nothing to watch, it was a decent movie, good enough to watch and hold your interest, because it had an issue where he had a son he didn't see for a while, and his son spent time with him, so it was a kind of a tearjerker in some sense. So we're going to get Kitty Loggins sing the soundtrack for the movie, and that was Meet Me Halfway. I really, really, really like this song. Like this song. So before we get started with Kenny, please do us a favor. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Also share and comment below. Let's get started with Meet Me Halfway.
In a lifetime made of memories, I believe in destiny. Every moment returns again in time. When I've got the future on my mind, know that you'll be
I have not seen that movie, nor have I ever heard
It's
the
it's a
song.
good movie because he was I did say that he was an arm wrestler and he was a competitive, but he actually drove truck as a living, and he was supposed to pick his son up. They were supposed to spend time, and they didn't really get along in the beginning or whatever it got. And I thought they was going to show it, and he had a move that he did with his fingers, and that's what gave him that advantage to win, and that's how he won. And it was a good movie. I liked it, but I always loved that song, especially when it gets to the chorus, man.
That's a download song to me.
Man, that's a that hit you here kind of song on that chorus, man. And I don't know if when he first started singing, even throughout the song, did he remind you of anybody singing wise? Did anything kind of come to your mind?
Mm-hmm.
Because there's a person I think that could have sung that song and had that same passion
It
or whatever.
does. Now that you said it, I was like, but who is it?
Do you want a few minutes?
No, go ahead. Say who you think.
George Michaels.
That's who it is. That's who I would.
Man, I could see him singing that song and
Yeah.
probably do a great job because his voice. Kenny Loggins is an excellent singer, man. I mean, when I heard that song, I watched that movie. I was just watching the movie, and that came out. I was like, man, who's singing that
I'm
song?
downloading that song now.
And it's really a good theme for us in life of meeting halfway. That's huge. That's huge. Because sometimes halfway, they say halfway, but sometimes you got to meet in the middle. Because that halfway may not work. Maybe you might have to give a 40% or something. Maybe you have to give 80. But you got to meet in the middle. But halfway is the theme or the mindset that you have to have if you want to get to that next level. So hats off to Kenny Loggins. Love that song. And you know, I don't know if they did as well as what I feel, but I think it should have. I don't know. I could look it up, but I know for me, every opportunity I got to listen to that song, every time I heard it, man, it just mellows you. Wonderful singer. But I don't want to go on, but do us a favor. If you know of a good quality movie that had a great soundtrack or a song that stood out, because some of them have several good songs, but if you know one that, like Prince, when you think of Prince Purple Rain, his soundtrack was his album.
That whole album.
I think that's the most #1 songs off a soundtrack ever. Maybe somebody can correct me, but if he's not at the top, he's pretty close to it with Purple Rain. And another excellent movie.
Yeah.
Tearjerker, emotional. Check that movie out too if you haven't seen it. So maybe that's another one we do, Purple Rain. I don't know. But before we go, do me a favor. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Also share and comment below. And I do believe that's it.
Yes, that is it. Thanks for listening to Sunshine and E.